Got some Blackpowder update. They added stuff. Oh my! The first weapon I'll discuss is the brass pistol. This will cost you 750 francs and is for the officer class. This weapon is basically a mini blunderbuss, but for the officer. Although it does not have the same kind of power as the blunderbuss, it will still help with controlling crowds, and doesn't need nearly as much aiming. Now, the navy pistol is for the seaman and will cost you 600 francs. This one is pretty much like a weaker blunderbuss with a faster reload. Although it is not as powerful as the blunderbuss itself, it still can kill a lot of things, and it reloads much faster. Overall, these weapons are very good for crowd control, with the navy pistol shining a lot more than the brass pistol. Speaking of both of these weapons, let's see their accuracy. Oh! Wait, I guess I don't have any! If I tried saving someone with a brass pistol, I wouldn't have a teammate left to save! Navy pistol might actually work though, because of that large volume of fire. On to the boarding axe. This is for the seaman and will cost you 750 francs. It kind of works like a combination of the pickaxe and the saber, either hitting one enemy for a lot of damage or multiple enemies for less damage. If you use the wide end of the weapon, you can hit 3 enemies at once, although it won't do as much damage as the single target mode. If you flip it over to the single side, then what you can do is a lot more damage, but only to one target at a time. The extended surgeon kit can be purchased by the surgeon for 1,000 francs. This weapon does get rid of your bandages and makes it take a little bit longer to start healing. However, once you start healing, it goes along a lot faster, and you need less supplies to do the healing in the first place. Now onto the spade. This one's for the sapper. You can get it for 600 francs. The main reason to use the spade is not really for melee. It has pretty bad melee stats, but it has very good range. The thing that you would use a spade for is actually the special ability to dig. I know, oh, the shovel, I can dig with that. Now, the spade's got a different kind of digging. You can reinforce your barricades so they take less damage. This is very useful for sappers when they're trying to defend their structures. Additionally, the downward attack, this one, can help push enemies away from your buildings. Overall, this one is really made for the sapper who doesn't really want to fight and is more focused on just building and protecting their structures. A little tidbit to keep in mind is that you can only entrench your barricades if they're actually on like some kind of dirt or snow surface. You can't do it if they're on a piece of wood or if they're indoors, because there wouldn't be any dirt there to entrench with. Anyways, the rest of this video is just defending Brotherhouse with a spade, which, although it's not very exciting, you can see that little shove in action. It works on both shamblers and sappers, so you might actually want to use this little downward thrust a lot more. Make sure you use that direction lock.
Стреляйте тому в бочку!